Oh, controller died.
Got caught on my doorknob when I tried to close my door. But yeah, like I started learning how you play Jaeger a little bit, but even then I can't do like full counter on him.
Nah, here and there you kill me, but then I'll get the kills back too.
Yeah, I know. Like you'll like if we're doing the pro league stats settings like 6 defense, 6 attack, like I'll kill you like twice, and then like I'll be like, okay, Evan's so far been doing something that's like just been letting me to get him, so I'm just gonna like leave him off to the side. Next thing you know, 4v4. Next thing you know, 4v2. Next thing you know, 4v1 or 1v4, and then I'm just like, what happened? It's just like Evan.
Dude, no, it's not even funny. Like, I'll pick off your teammates one by one.
I know, because they don't pay attention and they don't look behind them.
It's not even that. Like, you know, I've caught somebody when he was like aiming at an angle. I was like, okay, I see this guy. I was like, but it was like on a pixel angle. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna rush him. And so then I started like slowly like crouch walking to him. And then the second I hear like the phone, like I can hear. You know how you can hear when the phone comes up?
Yeah.
The second I hear that, I'm just zooming at them.
Dude, did they buff freaking Jaeger's speed or no? Because he seems a lot faster.
No, Bandit's faster.
Bandit's faster now?
Bandit's faster than Jaeger.
Jesus. Because I don't know why, but it's just been seeming like Jaeger could just like dip down hallways like it's nothing.
Is it because whenever I see it's a 1v2 diffuser to implant it or secure an area, you just see me zoom into the door?
Yeah, like you'll be like, I'm like, hey, watch this drone. I'll see a ping like all the way like halfway upstairs. I'm like, okay, it's gonna take him a while to get here, and by the time he gets here, we're probably still gonna be like 99% done securing. Next thing you know, objective contested, and I'm just like, hold up, that ain't right.
Does that get scary for you? And when you know I'm Jaeger?
Dude, it does though, because like if I don't take you out like at least halfway in when it's like a 2v4, like I know it's gonna end up bad because at that point you're getting more space to roam, and our space to like close in is getting tighter for us, and I'm just like, oh god, like that's why I'm always like, all right, because if teams are like you, Peyton, and then JoJo and Zach, I'm like, all right. First, if anything comes first, we gotta take out Evan or Payne. More likely, Evan would be preferred, and then Payne. Because I know that.
No offense to Peyton, but without runouts, he's kind of useless.
I know, like, dude, that one game when he was Vigil, literally that entire time, he had 18 kills. Probably, I think a solid 10 of them were from runouts, and the only reason why is because he was on attack for the 8. And then freaking we take away runouts. He goes, I think it was 7 and 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like without runouts, he's kind of useless.
Yeah, and even then, he does run out with one person. It's Vigil. It's either Vigil or Bandit.
And when you guys ban Vigil, he usually goes Cavi and he dies.
Yeah, and then like.
I get mad because sometimes I'm like, can I use Cavi? He's like, no. He's like, I'll get a kill this time. No.
This time.
He dies.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, he'll either get... That's the thing I hate about him. Because, like, he'll get super lucky and just, like, somehow manage to get an instant headshot. Especially with Cavi, because he just downs you. But any other case, he just gets super...
That's the one character that you guys should just be so glad I'm not using custom games.
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, but it's Peyton that uses them. Like,
do you guys remember the custom game? No, you guys went there is because Josh was getting cocky, and he was like, okay, so he was like, so I don't know why he did this, but he put like all the sucky people against the good people, right?
Right.
He's like, we're gonna use OG operators only. I was like, okay. Then I run Cavi because our team can use anybody.
Right.
Dude, I aced on them.
Dude, that's one thing I don't understand about Josh. Whenever it comes to the first game, like when we squad up, he'll be like, okay, we get Evan, Nick, me, and the rest of my team versus JoJo, Zach, Logan, Ricardo, and freaking Lawrence. Oh, and then like later she's like, oh yeah, this is completely fair, dude. Getting 7-0'd. Yeah, it's fair.
And that's what makes him leave too. I'm like, dude. I was like,
Like, yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, and then they end up. It's always the enemy team that's like either on the other side of Josh, or Josh just makes one game completely one-sided, because I feel like Josh knows most of this stuff though. He's just like, oh yeah, all right, these are the people that are probably just gonna be absolutely nuts, and these are the people I want to get on my team, because he knows that. And even in custom game, dude, like I could understand ranked, but like in custom game, just let it go a little bit, dude.
oh yeah, in custom. Well, I mean, there's sometimes where like I can't let it go because we're losing. I'm like,
Oh
hell
yeah,
no,
I mean, yeah, I could.
hell no.
I mean, I
And
can
that's when you
understand.
see me start using Jaeger.
Yeah, no, like I could understand if like you're losing really badly, or like at least it's a really close game. Like then you could start taking it seriously. Like that's when I don't really mind. But like when you're just like,
Well, it's whenever we're losing by two. You notice that whenever this is that
uh,
we're losing by 2 points, and all of a sudden I'm just like, no,
yeah, you just like
no,
had it,
no.
and then what's it called? But like I can understand like, cause they don't let go a bit. Like they'll be up like 7-2, and
Like
then
with the team that his gold team that he runs, and then he puts us against on custom,
yeah, like it'll
and
be
then
like,
it's only me and you getting kills.
dude, that's what I don't understand. Like we'll even have Peyton on our team. But oh yeah, and Josh, dude, I swear, when I went to school, because remember that game when Peyton went to KB and got Josh when he was trying to spawn peek?
Uh-huh.
Josh even complained about how lucky Peyton was because he shot him through the boards.
Oh yeah, no. Peyton's like one of the luckiest people ever.
I know, and it's annoying because like he just like he will not know that you're there. You will have peak advantage, pixel peak, whatever. He will shoot the air next to your head and still kill you.
I've had that
But
so many times happen to me.
I know, because it's happened to me too, and it's annoying.
Let me see.
Alright, who were we last on? I think it was Doc.
Jaeger.
Oh, it was
It was
Jaeger. Yeah.
That's the reason why we got into the roaming part. So Bandit.
Bandit.
Personally, don't really run Bandit. That's another character that Logan likes to take sometimes.
Oh yeah, Logan
I'll
takes
run
Bandit.
Bandit if I'll try to Bandit trick and then I'll kind of forget like midway through it and I'm like, oh wait. And then I
Yeah.
just hear a thermite. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I try and Bandit trick, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather just put my bandits on there, wait for him to get destroyed, and then like just be ready to put more down. Cause bandit tricking
What
seems
happens
so
to me is
hard.
that you know me, I can't sit still.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Like if I'm like sitting, if I have to roam, I will go on camps for 2 seconds and I don't feel comfortable, so I'm just like, all right, I'm moving. Cause like I'll have
That's the reason why I prefer Tabby.
yeah, cause
Tabby's a constant.
yeah, Cavi's like one person that you don't need to check camps for. Really, you can just go. It's mainly her. Maybe a little bit of visual. If and then, yeah, I'd say her, Vigil, and Jaeger are mainly.
Yeah. I see a lot of bandits stay in sight now.
Yeah, it's mainly because of his shock fire. Because, like, if they destroy it, and Bandit's not in sight, and there's like a critical wall, and it's kind of just screwed. That's why people like, I've seen Kaid's roam more than Bandit.
Yeah.
Like, because with Kaid, at least you can rely on his gadget to be like a little bit more out of reach. Alright, so Frost next?
Frost, yeah. Frost, I never used.
I think I've used her like twice, and that's it.
Oh no, yeah, I've actually used her a few times in custom games. I was like, oh yeah, they might not expect it. No, y'all always check every angle.
Oh yeah, no dude, trust me, as soon as I see Frost, I always get instantly triggered, because the times where I'm like, okay, they're usually putting frost mats under windows, or like, in really open spots, and I just choose to ignore them, I end up dying from them. And I'm just like, as soon as I see Frost, it's just like an instant trigger.
And then let's see, Valkyrie. Valkyrie is actually somebody I really like to use in custom games.
Yeah, especially for the cams, dude. Like, if you could put them in really
She's a
good,
really preferred character.
yeah, because like if you can put them in really good spots and you don't ping on them and they don't see them, she's just like she just can be used for so many callouts, and that's what makes her so valuable. Like even in
Well, that's
death.
the other thing about them. Freaking half the people we play with in custom games, dude, their callouts suck.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, over here on like that's the thing. I can understand if you're like saying the room, because you could see the room. You could be like, oh yeah, in over here in this room, like, say we're on coastline, and you guys are defending like that bar area on hookah, and like you're over and you're watching stairs. You can be like, oh yeah, over here, white stairs on ping, and but no, they're just like on ping, on ping, on ping.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no. Sometimes I say because I know sometimes it's kind of hard to see the ping, so I'll say they're over there in the like sometimes I'll even stutter. I'm like the room with the couches.
yeah, like, but that's the thing. Like, there's times where everybody will take a little bit of time to just like stutter it and just be like, okay, now I understand what I'm saying. They're over here, and but like, when you just say nothing but like on ping, that doesn't really tell me exactly where they are, or and what they're doing.
Well, sometimes I'll be like when especially skyscraper. You notice this a lot. I'd be like he's in engagement room on on dead ping,
Oh
and
yeah,
like
like
you can maybe shoot.
yeah, like that's the only time I'm okay with that call out is when it's like straight up dead ping. And like you can rely on like either a wall bang or like just spraying through a wall to get some damage off. Ugh.
Let's see, next character, Legion.
Legion's really good in
I
custom, but
never
we always
use him.
ban him. Yeah, I was about to say Legion's really good, but we always ban him.
Well, not only that, whenever I'm playing, I'm like, I can't stay inside that long.
Oh yeah, I
It's not, it's
whenever
not, it's not just because of my roaming problem. Like Legion's one of like how do you say it, like a roaming and objective type of people.
yeah, like you roaming close to objective. For me,
Yeah.
yeah,
I am.
that's literally what I'll do too. Cause like, I'm always like constantly relying on the goo mines. Cause I'm just like, okay, if I go too far away from sight, and next thing you know, I build up my goo mines, I'm probably just gonna be sitting with them here, and they're just gonna be able to push into sight without anything stopping them or slowing them. And then whenever I try and play sight, I always just get absolutely pinched, and I end up throwing my goo mines into doorways that you guys never go through.
Like a perfect example, like how I would roam with Legion, bank.
Bank
Going
is
to bank and then going to archives and tellers office, and like I'll roam like on the stairs by Spiral, not by Spiral, by a skylight.
Yeah, cause like there's maps that Legion's really okay to roam on, especially like the ones that are like not close quarters but like mid range.
That's bank all the way because it's only like a few stairs.
Yeah, there's
Like
like
it's big, it's a big map, but it's all like in just like one general area. Like these stairs should lead to these stairs,
yeah
and
like
then those stairs lead to those stairs, and then there's hatches everywhere, so you could easily impact the hatch
oh yeah
and get
like
inside.
you can just like especially anybody with impacts on bank is really useful, especially if they're roaming. Cause if you're getting in a really tight situation, I'm pretty sure there's at least like 2 hatches on each floor.
Let me
Well,
think. Yeah, it's actually around that because there's there's 3 hatches on top
of
floor.
yeah.
Wait, top floor? No, there's 4 hatches. Wait, no,
Oh
no,
yeah,
three.
there's 4. Wait,
No,
wait,
no,
hold
no,
up.
there's
One,
three.
2, yeah, three, three. I was thinking of
There's one in like that office area upstairs of a
yeah.
open area.
There's the
The
one in
one
the
next to it
hallway,
in that hallway,
and then
and
there's the
then
one in
one
the
by
closet.
the commission. Yeah, in the closet.
Yeah, and then in mid floor there is
I
one,
think
two,
there's 5.
three. There's 5. Wait, hold up. One. Or
Look,
wait, are you
because
counting?
there's one by teller's office, one in the elevator, 2 in the open area, and then there's one in by skylight.
Oh, wait, are you counting the one in the elevator too, or no?
Yeah, elevator. That's the
Oh,
second floor.
okay. But yeah, there's like in bank, there's a lot of hatches that, especially if you're going lockers, you got to get so much stuff. Like, cause
Oh, that's the one thing I love about freaking that like a bank. And when you go into like lockers, there's like I say because no offense to and all of us in custom game, but we all forget about elevator hatch, which
Oh
is
yeah,
very useful.
especially on secure mainly. No, not even just secure, both bomb and secure. Because nobody like at most people will be close that would be close to it is always Ricardo playing Echo, and he always just sits in vault. And I always tell him like, oh yeah, don't sit in the vault. They're gonna expect that because vault's a really closed off spot. And then next thing you know, he's like, nah, I'll be fine. They won't be able to see me. I'll put one of my Echo drones near me. Never checks that Echo drone. And I'll be like, oh yeah, they're pushing you. And he'll go on the Echo drone instead of getting off of it and looking around. He ends up dying.
And that's the thing I hate about like sometimes I have to play Echo because people who say that to play Echo never go on his drone ever again.
Oh yeah, you'll be like, you'll have to tell
Controller died or your mic unplugged.
it happened again. But yeah, like you'll have to scream at them and tell them like, go on your drone so you can stun them and I can push. They'll be like, oh, and then you'll be like, okay, fine.
Oh, Nick,
Yeah.
you've been just recording this entire conversation.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh dang, 9,000 renown? Have more.
Shut up.
We're
Alright.
both on Echo right now.
Yeah. I've just been going on whoever we've been talking about.
Oh, Mira. Here we go, Mira.
Yeah.
So Mira, she's pretty okay. I'm actually gonna say she's actually pretty okay in our custom games.
Yeah. The only problem I have with her though is that if there's a Twitch, she's pretty much useless, especially if nobody gets drones.
That's also the reason why. Look it. Whenever you guys ban Twitch, that's the main reason why I see me go Mira.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, because I'm always thinking, especially on Bank, I'm always like, okay, I don't know if I want to ban Twitch, and because I always know if you play Mira, you're always putting that one next to Garage, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get Twitch, and I don't know if I want to ban Twitch and go push towards Garage and take out that Mira, so I can like hold a little angle on the hallway and close it off a little bit, or if I want to take away Twitch but yet leave us more open to like mirrors and cameras and stuff. Because I don't know why, but no matter who's on my team, like unless it's you or Peyton, nobody gets cameras. Like it's always, because I always end up getting spotted and I'm just like...
Oh my god, those times when I get spotted, I'm like, did you guys not get camera? It's like, where's the camera at?
Dude, I swear, it's always freaking, like I'll be like, okay, because there's literally the easiest camera to get is Coastline Ruins. Because as soon as you walk out of spawn, it's right there. And I'll get every other camera, like every other outside camera, the one by main entrance, the one by poolside. And I'll get spotted by that one. And there's like 4 people that spawn over there. And I'm like, how do you guys manage to miss this one camera when there's 4 of you?
Dude, that one gets annoying.
I know, because coastline cameras are pretty easy to look for, but like the ones that are really hard to find are the main entrance one. I feel like the main entrance one is probably the hardest to find though, because it's in like that little spot that you have to pay attention to.
Yeah, and when you have to peek it, you kind of peek out your head to enemies too.
Yeah. So like if someone's spawn peeking and there's another guy on cameras, and he's just like, oh yeah, boom, and the next thing you know, you're dead. Okay, so who was next?
Oh, I didn't even get to finish what I got to say about Mira.
My bad.
Because we went from Mira to why we banned Twitch to people not getting cameras.
Yeah, that escalates early. I realize that now. We're just carrying off a conversation.
So, Mira? I love Mira because she's that anchor that you roam with at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Because you gotta put down your mirrors, and then you gotta constantly watch them.
She's really good though.
That's the reason why when you saw me in that one custom game, I had that one mirror watching on coastline.
Yeah.
Where there's a reinforce, and then like it watches the big window, and then
Oh
there's one
yeah.
watching hallway. I was calm, dude. You have no idea. You could even you could when Peyton was spectating me, he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm watching both of them."
Dude, that's the thing though. Mira could be played in so many ways that can either make her absolutely valuable unit, especially if you're able to like just absolutely confuse the enemy. Because that's the thing about having a Mira on your team is that the enemy's always gonna have to pay attention to it because they never know if someone's behind it or not.
Dude, and when well, I kind of like Jojo on my team because he actually watches cameras when he dies.
Oh yeah, that's always something that I look forward to if I get someone I know that can actually help on the team is that I know they'll at least do something if they're dead. Like
Because I
even
remember Jojo got demolished as smoke.
oh
I
yeah,
was
it
like,
was
snap. I was like, how'd you die? He's like, I don't know. And I was like, I was like, just watch the cameras for me. He's scrolling through cameras, and this is when I was mirror. And he's like, Evan, he's like, he's on your stairs. I was like, what? He's like, he's on the stairs. He's like, it's Maverick. He's trying to make a Maverick call. I was like,
oh
hold
that
up.
was
I go
me,
out there to kill him. Yeah, that was you. I
dude.
was
I
like,
was
hold up.
so
I'm gonna
I,
kill
w-
this kid real quick.
dude. You want to know something? I'm pretty sure I took out that camera and he made the call out before it because like I was like, okay, I know there's camera up here, but I'm not gonna like destroy it right away. I'm gonna see if I can get past it. As soon as I go up the stairs, I see it light up, and I'm just like, God damn it! And then next thing you know,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I destroy the camera. I go back to make the Maverick call. Next thing you know, I just get killed.
Yeah, that's the thing I love about mirrors because I'm actually like unexpected with her because you expect me to stay on my things, but when I hear somebody close to me,
You're
like
just,
if they're relatively close to me, I'm like
you're
I'm gonna
just.
be a 3-speed
Yeah.
for like a real quick second.
I'm gonna be. Let me just hit this 3-speed real quick. Dude, do you want to know someone who's actually really good with Mira that we always underestimate?
Dude,
JoJo.
dude, no, his things are so stupid, but they're so good.
Dude, no, what I have a problem with is his recoil control. Because it's almost flawless. Because,
Oh yeah, he's so
cause,
good with mirror.
dude, that's what, like, because he was like, should I get Mira? And I was just like, nah, you really shouldn't. She's not really that useful unless you're going to be, like, somewhat of an anchor. And she's like, her recoil is too much. And he's just like, you know what? Screw what you say. I'm getting Mira, and I'm just going to be an absolute god with her for the next 5 years.
Dude, he's really good at mirror, but I don't know why he doesn't run her anymore. Like, you know, you know how many times he's clutched matches with mirror when we're like ranked.
Oh yeah, I was there for one of the times he clutched the match in custom because I was Zofia, and it was secure, and I was I was sitting behind the bed, and then next thing you know, I'm holding an angle in the same way. I missed like 2 of my shots that could have killed him, and next thing you know, instant headshot it, and I'm just like, hold up, chief, I need to see this.
Dude, JoJo's so good with mirror. Dude, he controls his recoil better than I do. You know?
Dude, I swear, JoJo's like really good. He has really good potential, especially with like units, people that we don't expect to have, like people that we don't know how to use, he's able to use really well for some reason.
Like who does he uses smoke on defense and mute. He
Yeah,
uses smoke and he does really good with them.
he does really good with smoke mainly, and I respect it.
And on attack, he uses glass. Glass is the last person you ever expect, and he's still fragging with him.
I know, that's what makes me mad, because I'm like, okay, they have glass, it's more likely JoJo. I could peek him and take the risk of dying, but also getting a kill. Or I could just end up getting absolutely sprayed down because he's just sitting here watching this doorway. And next thing you know, I'm like, you know what, screw it. And I run out there, instant just headshot, and I'm dead.
Oh yeah, no, Jojo. When I tell him to watch an angle, he'll watch that angle. I'll be like, okay, dude. I was like, I'm in sight. I'm close to sight. I was like, can you hold this angle for me? Because he'll be glass. He'll be like, sure. He'll watch that angle until he dies.
Dude, like, that's one thing I like about certain people is that if you tell them to do one thing, they will stick to that one thing until they either die, get a kill, or you tell them to get off of it. But because like, it's always mainly Lawrence who I have to tell. And I'm always like, okay, Cause he's always like fuse or something, and I'm like, okay, you have an LMG, just sit right here and watch this for me, and if someone comes through, spray him down. And he's like, all right, I got you. I'll leave for 2 seconds. Next thing you know, I see him pushing inside a site, and he just gets absolutely killed. And I'm just like, dude, I told you to watch that angle, and he gets flanked from that angle, and I'm just like, what's up?
Reminds me. I think it might have been one time he actually done that and it worked out for him. I was playing Alibi, right?
Right.
I start roaming. I swear to God, I heard you guys. I was like, okay, I can maybe sneak up on these guys. Next thing you know, I heard duh duh duh. I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna follow these footsteps real quick. And he turns around because I guess I heard it stop and turn back around, and then I just get instantly sprayed by LMG. I'm like, okay.
It's like, that's not right, but you know what? That's one thing about Lawrence. He can't go someone that he can't spray down with. Like, the only person I've seen him use that he can go pretty well without having to spray someone down is Kaid.
But not even Kaid. Dude, he's so good with Kaid pistol.
Dude, it's Kaid pistol and the SMG, because, like, the SMG doesn't really have that much recoil.
Oh my God, he's so good in Oregon.
Dude, remember
Lawrence
that?
is the best in Oregon.
Dude, remember that one game on Consulate? Wait, what? Yeah, it was Consulate, and it was 1v4. He was the last one alive. He got, I think it was you and JoJo at the stairs, because I remember Caleb being the last one alive. But who was alive with him?
It's Peyton.
Yeah, it was him and Peyton. He kills Peyton somehow. I don't even know where. Oh wait, no, Peyton was sitting on the garage, huh?
Oh wait, wait, you're talking about, yeah, wait. Yeah, okay, I remember this. It was me, JoJo, Caleb,
And Peyton.
and who else was on our team?
I think it was just
He was
four.
Logan.
Oh, Logan, yeah, Logan.
He was on our team. So Logan went to go try to res me. He got killed along with me. I don't know how he saw us on stairs.
Oh yeah,
I
I didn't know how he saw you, because I didn't ping him or anything. I didn't ping you guys, and I didn't know you were there. All I know is he downed someone, because I got the injury assist, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know, he downed you, and I was like, okay, I got the injury assist, but I don't know where from. Next thing you know, I see one kill, and then another kill. I'm just like, okay then. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, and if I see anything on cameras, though, I'll let him know. Next thing you know...
I was like, Peyton, come on. I was like, I know you could gun him down. He gets killed, and then Caleb gets killed. I was like, you just lost one before.
I know. Like, that's what surprises me a lot, because a lot of the people we play with have, like, there'll be moments where you underestimate them really badly, and you'll just end up regretting it immediately.
I didn't even underestimate him. What happened was that I barely started, like, my toes touched the objective.
I know.
Objective contested. I was like, oh shit, I was like, my position's compromised. Freaking, I start getting gun-hoed by Lawrence and Ricardo. I'm like, and then I get down.
Yeah, I know. Dude, like, that's why I always like sometimes having Ricardo on my team, because he's a good anchor.
He's a rook main.
He's a rook main, he gives protection, and he stays an anchor, so you don't have to worry about, like, because even though he might not be the best anchor, he at least buys time for you to go around. Like, he'll spray someone down and be like, oh yeah, they're over here. I'll ping the stairs. If you could try and come around and kill them, that would be cool.
But the only thing that sucks about Ricardo is that when he dies, how much he complains about it.
Oh yeah, he'll be like, what? From where? I didn't even see him. He didn't even shoot me.
He'll go on for like 30 seconds.
Dude, what I hate is how he'll get killed. He'll complain about how he dies. And after that person, like the person who killed him is already dead, he'll be like, oh yeah, this person killed me and they were on this HP. And I'm like, dude, it's a little late for that.
Yeah, I already died by him. I already know the HP. And then, okay, so next operator. So we got sidetracked by Mirror again.
Oh yeah, okay, so who are we going to next? I think it's Echo. Oh, Cabby? I thought we went over Cabby.
Remember?
Oh
no,
yeah.
Well, I was just talking about how I used to play with.
Oh, okay.
So Cat here, one of my least used operators in custom game ever.
But
Mainly
yeah,
because I will interrogate all you guys.
dude, that's the main thing that makes Cavi so useful, is her interrogation. Because if you're not with somebody, or like you don't know how to properly like bait someone into trying to interrogate, you will absolutely just get dismembered by that team. Because like as soon as the interrogation goes off and you're like in a spot where you cannot get out, you're just instantly gonna get pre-fired.
No, dude, you know what made me mad before? I think this is like literally the only time I used Caviar in custom game with you guys. So I downed 2 people, right?
Right.
I downed 2 people. I'm like, okay, sweet. I type for a good solid 30 seconds. Okay, nobody's coming here to res them. Let me just start interrogating. Boom.
Oh wait,
Really?
what map was that on?
It was on Coastline.
I was one of the people that you downed. I remember that.
Y'all, so okay, we went, not penthouse, by Hookah Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
that area by Aquarium.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went that site, and then you guys went down the hatch. I downed 2 you guys. It was like a sledge and somebody else. I was like, okay,
I think
interrogation time. I
it
get
was.
dinged.
Dude, it was Sledge. It was Sledge and Maverick. Cause I remember. I think it was either. Yeah, it was me and Lawrence. I think. Because I remember Lawrence being Sledge, like a good majority of those games, and then I remember going Maverick every now and then.
But yeah, dude, freaking Cavi. I would use her, but. And then you guys ban her sometimes because there'd be like some days where I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I might start using Cavi often.
Oh
And
yeah,
then y'all ban her.
dude, Cavi's really annoying if you just let her there. Like it's always, cause I don't know why, but they're always like, okay, like if you guys ban Legion, and like I'm like, okay, we need to ban a certain person, and then especially Logan. Like I don't got a problem with Logan, but like whenever you're on the enemy team, he's like, no, ban Maestro, ban Maestro, ban Maestro, ban Maestro. I'm like, dude, we can ban someone else that's really essential to the team that can just like completely make Maestro irrelevant, and he's just like, no, ban Maestro. Like Logan will die from a certain person once, and he's immediately just like, I despise this person, we're gonna ban him every time.
Oh my god. So, next character. Ella.
Ella.
And you don't have Ella.
No, I do not. So I'm just gonna go to the character to buy a character, and I'm just gonna go to Ella.
Yep. I want you to do it.
Yep.
So, anyways.
Yeah.
Ella, not used in custom game that often by anybody. Not until
Yeah.
next season at least, and that's gonna be my main. Well, actually, no, you see me use her actually in Bank.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
see
you
me
use.
her.
Yeah, you rarely use her in custom, like in general though. Like I've seen the only reason why.
Because it was I forgot who was complaining about me using Ella, but they're like, dude, they're like, what the hell? They're like, I don't know what, because remember it'd be like in Bank. I'll
Yeah.
camp up. It'd be an open area. I'll camp upstairs, and I even got you.
I know, that's what makes me mad, because you'll find the, like...
I'll use the shotgun and the pistol, and I'll just gun-ho you guys down.
Dude, that's the thing, like... That's the thing about... It's Zofia. If they gave Zofia a shotgun, dude, she could be also really valuable, because the pistol... The pistol is just so good. Because, like, you could run anything, especially on defense. You could run anything and have that pistol, and you could instantly just be considered godlike. Like...
Yeah, but you rarely see her getting used in the custom game. People who use her, me and Shark.
It's you, Shark, and starting now to be Ramon.
Yeah. So, next one is Vigil. Peyton's favorite.
Yep, I was about to say Peyton's favorite that gets banned, and he wonders why.
Why did they ban Vigil?
Is that
Finally,
dude?
I could play Maestro.
I feel like that's always what happens, cause like we'll either ban Vigil, Maestro, or sometimes Jaeger. Or if we feel like being really toxic towards Ricardo, we'll ban Rook.
That game surprised me because Jaeger, I'm like, okay, I was like, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, they won't ban Jaeger. I was like, Nick plays Jaeger. I was like, sometimes Ramon plays Jaeger. I was like, yes, they won't ban him. I was like, trust me, you guys. Next thing you see, Jaeger.
I know, dude. You want to know something? When we
I'm not even joking. I wish I was streaming. I was like, what the fuck?
No, you want to know something? When I started, like, because I was the one who said ban Jaeger, I forgot how many people on our team played Jaeger, including myself. Like, I was just sitting there like, okay, Evan plays Jaeger a lot. He's been doing really good with him, and his like ADSs have been getting really annoying. So I'm just gonna get rid of him as a whole. And Ramon was AFK, but he comes back and we're on defense, and he's just like, "Why'd you guys ban Jaeger?" And I'm like, "Oh shit."
But dude, that was my reaction. It's like, what the fuck?
So it's like, they banned Jaeger?
I was like, okay. I was like, that's actually shocking. But anyways, Vigil. This is about Vigil.
Yeah.
Vigil, Peyton's favorite. Run out machine. Really, really good damaging in gun.
Oh yeah.
His gun does a lot of damage.
It does good damage.
36 damage.
36? 36 damage. Yeah. It has a really moderate fire rate, and then not to mention it doesn't have too much recoil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's think about this. 36. A 36. It does 36 to 1 armors. So
two
that
armors.
Means 2 armors. It is 35. Or no, I think it's 30. No, that's right. Because 2 armors, it does 2 less damage, so it does 34.
34, and then.
But it's still 3 shot. It's still 3 shot.
Like,
and then last one for 3 armors, it does 4 less damage. So 32, you're bringing them down to 4 HP in 3 shots.
Yeah. But that's if, like, because knowing Peyton's always on the opposite team of Ricardo, and Ricardo's always taking Rook. So, like, oh wait, why am I talking like this as if we're both going to be on defense? I feel really stupid now. Okay.
That's one thing. Vigil's like, it's like everybody uses Vigil.
Oh yeah,
I use Vigil.
Vigil's.
Peyton uses Vigil. You use Vigil.
Dude, you want to know something?
Ricardo uses Vigil.
Everybody, I don't know why, but when I played Vigil on your account, I did really well, and I was just like, okay, I did pretty well, and then I went back on your account like the same day, started doing really good with Vigil. I'm like, dude, I'm doing really good with Vigil. I'm gonna get him. Next thing you know, I never touched him since that day.
It's only because you're like, I never used them, so I want to get them.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's always it. Like, I never use somebody, and then once you get them, you're just like, eh.
Oh, dude, that was me with Ella. I'll be 200% honest with you. I was like, finally, the Scorpion looks at recoil. Hey, that's a lot of recoil.
That's a little much, isn't it? Dude, it's the Scorpion and, what's it called? Buck's gun, I feel like. It's, the recoil it's the recoil machine, dude. But if you can master the recoil of it, you could just laser.
Me, Buck.
I know, like, dude, I don't understand how you can do it, but like, Buck's recoil is just everywhere for me. Like, I will use everything Josh will tell me. He'd be like, oh yeah, if you want to learn how to, like, control their recoil, just go holographic sight and muzzle brake, or reflex sight and flash hider or something. I'll be like, okay, I'll run freaking holographic muzzle brake. I'll find a way to put a grip on it. Next thing you know, misses. Like, and then Evan will be like, yo, let me get Buck, and I'm like, alright, chief. Next thing you know, headshot, ace.
No, you gotta admit, because one time I was like, Nick, can I please use Buck real quick? He like, sure. You're like, this is like when I first got him too. You're like, just keep in mind he has a lot of recoil. I was like, okay, just completely rushes sight, 3 headshots, gets killed finally.
I know, dude. It was, and you want to know something? What made me mad about that? Because it was I'm pretty sure it was either your first or your second game of Buck, and you were just like, it was your second. And I was just like, okay, he's probably like gonna at most get two people and like end up dying in a really either dying in a really BS way, or end up getting a kill and managing to trade with somebody. Next thing you know, I'm like, we just spawned and I'm like, okay, Evan's just probably gonna take it like moderately slow. And it's like 30 seconds into the match. I see you inside a site and just like spraying down two people. And I'm just like, okay, then that's not what I expected.
Like, let me see my butt KD. My butt KD is a 1.37. I have 66 kills. And, oh, wow, it actually shows my headshots.
Wait, does it actually?
Yeah, for my buck at least. It's never shown me with anybody else. I have 45, no, 40, yeah, 48 headshots.
Jesus.
Out of the 66 kills I have 48 headshots. Half of my kills are headshots.
Jesus.
More than half. More than half, I should say.
Dude, my stats for Buck are horrible. I have a .7, a .9 win-loss. I have 36 kills, 32 rounds won. 5 kills with skeleton key, and 3 rounds played. Or 3 hours.
Dude, I've barely played any more than you have with Buck.
What do you mean?
You have 3 hours and 18 minutes, I have 3 hours and 47 minutes.
I mean, true, but you like, as soon as you got him, you were pretty much just an unstoppable unit.
Oh yeah, when you tried to spawn peek me with Jaeger, is that a Jaeger pink?
I know, like, that's what made me mad, because I'm just like, okay, Buck's recoil is way too high for him to just, like, absolutely one-tap me as soon as he sees me. So unless they have, like, someone else that's actually going to keep an eye on this, I shouldn't have to worry about it. Next thing you know, as soon as you guys spawn in, just dead, and I'm just like, well, that's not what I expected, but okay.
Next character. God tier. This guy is an S tier character.
Chanka.
Maestro.
Maestro's actually...
Okay.
Maestro's really good in almost every situation.
Where do we get this started with?
Should we get started with this gadget?
S tier character for me. S tier character for me.
Definitely. That's
Never
what I hate about it.
Never using the custom game again because, no offense, it doesn't get any more fun. It doesn't get fun when I use him. I'm just like, oh, another 3-piece. Okay.
Dude, you wanna know something? Almost every single time you've used him in custom, it's always like, Logan doesn't complain that much about how he dies. Like, he'll be like, oh, okay, that's kind of BS, but whatever. And then, but when he gets killed by Maestro and you're rolling, he just flips. Like, he loses it. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Oh, dude, that reminds me when I killed him on Villa. On Villa, he had sled shotgun, right?
Yeah.
He goes up the stairs. I'm just running. I was like, hey, that doesn't sound right. I turn around and flick him.
I know. Dude, you wanna know something? Like, I just heard him drop his controller and just walk away for a solid minute. And then he comes back and he's just like, Evans Maestro.
You're just like, I looked at kill speed a while ago.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, I swear there's so many times where, like, I'm not sure if it's even just, like, on my team where this happens, but, like, there's so many times where we won't rage quit, but there will be, like, we will be put to that extent to where we're just, like, done, but we're not leaving.
Dude, that's the reason I stopped using him. He wasn't getting any more fun.
Yeah.
Like when I first got him, I was like, hell yeah. You know, I was gunning down all you guys, and then at one point I was like, damn, it's kind of getting easy. Custom games were going like 7-3. I was like, this isn't fun.
Yeah, that and whenever we got back to party chat, depending, like if I had Ricardo and Logan on my team, they would instantly start complaining about how you were using Maestro. And I'm just like, dude, just
Maestro. Stop using him.
I know, and I'm just like, dude, it's an operator. You just need to learn what to do. Like, it's an
easy way to get me. Just bring a Jackal on your team, and my Maestro's done for. I can't run.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, like, literally, all we have to do, we take Jackal, and we could just like pinch and literally, like, the worst he can do is spray down one of us, and the other one kills him from behind. Because
no, but sometimes y'all gotta admit, it's happened to me before, but I'll have that shotgun pistol, and I'll go down hatches, and y'all won't expect me down there, and I just get like 2 or 3 of you guys.
Dude, you wanna know what I don't understand about the shotgun pistol? Like, I understand it's used for destructive properties, but like whenever I use it to just like destroy hatches, tell me why it takes all 5 bullets to get down 1 hatch.
Oh no, yeah. Sometimes that happens with me because I'm just like trying to rush. I'm like, just let me down here. They're
I
coming for
know.
me.
I know, like, I'll be like, but for me, like, I'll just be like, it'll be prep phase. And I'll be like, okay, I'm just going to destroy this hatch because I feel like we'll need to rotate out of sight later. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this strategically. I'm going to shoot out the corners, and then I'm going to shoot one in the middle. And then the hatch is just sitting there just mocking me with like 5 shotgun shells in it. I'm like, okay, maybe if I shoot it another time. Still stands there. What about now? 7 shotgun shells later. Alright, let me break.
Dude. But yeah, Maestro's just the character I just like can't use. Like, I ban him myself.
I'll ban myself.
No, like in my like to me, I never like the only time I use Maestro is once again when I'm just like I'm just done in this. I'm just done situation.
Oh yeah, it's just like I just want to hurry up and get this over with type thing.
No, it's because we're getting like 3-0'd. I'm like, no, I'm not getting 3-0'd anymore.
Anymore. No. So, I've been humiliated for the last time.
No, dude, I wish you were on my team on custom games. Too bad I think that they're debating about banning us from never being in a team again.
I feel like it is, cause if you think about it, the only time we've been on the same team on a custom is if we did like a 3v5 or we played against Josh's team. That's the only time we've been on the same team. Like, I'm pretty sure 90% of our uploads are either us again at each other's throats.
And it'd be like us top fragging too.
Yeah, but I could kind of see why we're not allowed on the same team, because at the same time, me and you
we're
are
overpowered together.
Yeah, because we actually make callouts and like listen and understand what being quiet in certain situations are. Like, I don't really have anything against anybody we play with, but they are really loud. They're really loud, especially when they die.
Let's see. But yeah, I banned Maestro myself. Like, I'm like, no. Because, like, y'all will 3-0 me. And the reason why I wish you would be, like, in the same team with me, because you'll hear me scream. Because I'd be like, let's fucking go. I was like, finally. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Maestro next round. You know why? Because I am tired of this. I'll play Maestro next round. Another 3K. Hey, let's just go with it again. An ace. Alright, let's go.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, no matter how many rounds you use Maestro in a row, they will not, like, go the characters to counter him. Like, I'll be like, okay, I know exactly what we gotta do, and exactly who we gotta go to counter Evan's Maestro. Everybody else, let me go Sledge. I'm gonna go Thatcher, even though there's not a wall I even have to get. I'm just gonna go IQ for no reason.
No, the Sledge one, the Thatcher one cracks me up because that's Logan.
I know, Logan's always either Sledge or Thatcher, and the only reason why he goes Thatcher is because someone's Sledge.
Oh, dude, that cracks me up, because I just know who it is already. Because he's like, let me just go Thatcher. He's talking about Logan.
Yeah, it is. Logan's always... Do you want to know what I don't understand? I tell Logan, okay, Logan, a shotgun's not always going to win you every situation. You're going to have to learn how to use a far-range weapon. He's like, nah.
Brings up pistol.
Yeah, he's like, nah, a shotgun can hit, like, sniper distance. Next thing you know, gets killed from, like, halfway across the map. How'd my shotgun shot not kill him? I was right next to him.
This guy got sniped by the bogus. To see Vigil out the window, that's a true sniper shotgun.
It is. Like, I'm telling you, if you're gonna use a shotgun for, like, a sniper rifle, you just get Vigil at that point.
Dude, no, dude. Yeah, dude, imagine if you got Vigil and Dokebi.
That's
imagine.
It's gonna be annoying. Like, he probably won't even use Dokebi's or Vigil's ability. He will just use the shotgun, and at most he will switch when he's out of ammo, in like a really tight situation.
He he won't even use like, no matter what, he would have to use the SMG as a sidearm.
Yeah.
But he would rarely use it. I already know it.
I mean, that's the same case with Sledge and Smoke and like Mule. Because I tell him, oh yeah, just in case it comes to this situation, put the SMG-11 on it. So that way if you're running shotgun and they're like halfway across the map, you can at least get some damage off. He's like, nah, I'm gonna use shotgun only. Dude, like, I can respect Logan's decisions a lot, but like, if you're just gonna only go shotgun the entire time you play Rainbow, it's not really gonna work out for you, bud.
Not always.
Because people are just gonna start putting distance on him. Alright, so who's next?
Alibi.
Alibi. Time to go to lookout operators.
Alibi. Once again, the other operator I banned.
Dude, Alibi's really good, but really annoying.
Well, you know the only reason I banned her for myself is because that one custom game, the 5v5.
Oh yeah.
First of all, headshot machine. Second of all, accidentally ran shotgun, used the pistol instead, still managed to get 3 kills.
Dude, that's what.
With that pistol.
Not to mention her hip fires. That one game we did with her hip fire, and it was just absolutely broken.
Yeah, not a doubt, the best hip fire in the game.
Like,
not to mention, sometimes I fool you guys. I'm like, hey, I'm sitting still. That's just an alibi decoy gets knifed. Oh, okay.
Dude, you wanna know something? I'm always like, the first thing I do, because as soon as I see an alibi, I'm like, even if it is you, I always look at the floor to make sure it's there. And even if it's there, I shoot it and I instantly flick back up to look at the freaking hologram to see if it's still there or not. Because I know you'll do that sometimes just to try and fake one of us out.
It works sometimes.
It does work sometimes, and it makes me mad because I remember when I went Capiteo, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna.
Dude, I accidentally moved. You would have been fooled if I didn't move.
I know. I thought you would have just threw it there, because like, if you would have stood perfectly still, I would have like kept watching the freaking stairs, and I would have been like, all right, he's probably either falling back to go back to sight because of time, because he knows he got me low, or he's just gonna try and flank back around. So I just kept sitting there, and next thing you know, I see like the slightest bit of movement to like the left, and it's like a little snug to the side, and I'm just like, hold up, that's not supposed to be moving.
Oh, you tapped me once just to make sure. Start the booking.
Dude, that you want to know something? That actually scared me, because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shoot it once, because I know if I hit it and it's not actually alibi, I gotta dip, because he's gonna run out on me. Next thing you know, I shoot it and I just see it take off, and I'm like, holy.
I was like, okay. So because Peyton was watching me because you killed Peyton, he was vigil that round.
Oh yeah.
And you got him in that room. And I was like, okay. And then I see you, because I was like, okay. I was like, I can't really see the doorway. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look a little bit to the left. And I see that second, I'm like, oh. I was like, did he see me? And then I get shot at once. I was like, oh shit.
Dude, I knew you were low when you dipped, because you would not have did that. I was like, okay, either Evan's really hurt, either that, or he just doesn't want to take any more damage.
I was at 30 HP.
Yeah. Not to mention I had LMG. Dude, you want to know something? I don't know why, but instead of actually like going up to aim at your head, I just shot you in the body.
Oh yeah, I was so confused about that, because I remember when I think I even have it recorded on my YouTube. I was like, oh my god, I was like Peyton, because Logan's like, oh, you almost killed me. I was like, yeah. I was like talking to Peyton, I was like, jeez, like, I was like, I'm so lucky right now. He's like, why? He's like, if that was me in that situation, I was like, I would have just aimed for the head, because either way, it's either I'm getting alibi scanned or I'm getting the kill.
Yeah, I know. Like, you want to know something? I felt so stupid, because I was like, okay, because I would either try and, he's probably going to sit there and like try and bait me out. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to tap him in the chest just to scare him, and then I'm just going to spray him down. Next thing you know, I tapped him in the chest, you immediately just book it and come back, and I'm dead. And I'm just like, I should not have did that.
No, I didn't come back. You remember that was final round.
Oh, that was final round.
Yeah, so that round I ran out on Ramon. He got killed with the headshot. As he got killed with the headshot, Shark fell off the building.
Yeah. Dude, that's one thing I hate about Shark, is that if he feels like he doesn't want to play anymore, he won't even like help the team at all. He'll just kill himself.
Yeah, at least I try to help the team.
Yeah, like even if I'm really mad, like to the extent where I'm like I don't feel like playing anymore, I'm still just like, you know what, I'll just go like a support character like Twitch or Finka or something, just to help out people on the team.
You never know. You could win. Bring it back to overtime, then you get all hyped up, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, like you can make it to that point at least, instead of just like being a downer and just like dragging the team with you.
Alright, next character, Kaid.
Kaid, a person I actually have, so I can go back to my operator screen.
Kaid, very often used by Lawrence.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. You get on a team with Lawrence, you tell him to go Kaid, he will have no problem with it.
Dude, that's why he must be. He's an absolute unit on. He's an absolute unit on Oregon, and I say also Bank.
Yeah, also Bank, and maybe Consulate. It just depends on how he's playing and how well he's been doing.
Yeah.
But like, it's mainly Oregon, because you tell him to get hatches, he will, and like, because there's so many walls that you can use Kaid on, and you'll be like, okay, we need him right here and right here, and he will put him like, he'll just put him there, not have a problem with it, go back, and he won't even do this because we tell him, but he will go back, pick him up, and then move him, and then go take another one. And like keep it on him.
I've had that happen to me because I was thermite once, and literally the hatch just got Kaid. I was like, that wasn't there a second ago.
It's like that. I don't think that's right. But like,
I was so confused because I was playing we were playing with Peyton, and Peyton was on my team. He's like, yeah, he's like, it's all clear. I was like, okay, the mute jammer's gone. I start putting out the thermite charge. I get shocked. I just stop. I'm like.
It was like, that's not clear.
I was like, Peyton. What? I was like, where's the warning?
I thought it was clear.
He's like, I'll shoot it down. He gets headshot by him. He's like, he's like, Lawrence seriously headshot me? I was like, oh, I'll get him. And then I was like, then I'll get the Kaid. I get headshot by Lawrence. I was like, oh.
Maybe not. Dude, I show so much respect towards Lawrence when he plays Kaid, because he plays them in a way that is really easy to cooperate with.
I never do. I'm just like spawn peek shotgun.
Spawn peek.
I told you, 3 armors and spawn peeking equals me.
It's literally just the go-to. Like, they don't even have to have ACOG, and you're just like, you know what, absolute tank. I could probably spray someone down.
And I do it.
I know, and it makes me annoyed because you won't even have ACOG, and we'll have like peak advantage and everything, and Evan's just like, quick peek, dead.
Dude. And my other get go, which is actually surprising because he's not a 3 armor, is Bandit as a spawn peeker.
Bandit's actually surprisingly good. He's a really surprising spawn peeker. It's him. Sometimes Jaeger, just depends on what map you're on and where you go. And maybe, I'd say maybe Pulse or Valk. Mainly Valk, if anything.
Dude, I remember we were playing on Consulate and I was Pulse. Dude, Ramon got so mad because I just killed Lawrence, right? Because he was a Blitz and he couldn't have the shield.
Yeah.
I killed Blitz and I go downstairs. I'm like, hey Payne, come here. I was like, check this out. I was like, look how the Blitz died, and he started laughing. I see her like. I don't even see Ramon in the background. I'm just like, I just sprayed like 2 or 3 bullets on accident and it shot Ramon in the head.
I know, dude, I was on his team when that happened, and all you hear is like, everything's okay, and it was like complete silence for probably a solid like 10 seconds, and you hear like 4 or 5 gunshots go off, and you look at kill feed and you just see like 1v3 come up, and Ramon's just dead, and he's just like, how do you know I was there?
Oh no, it was a 2v3. The shark killed me right after.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then dude, I was like, Payne. He's like, spiral. He's in spiral. He's like, what? And then he gets headshot by shark 2. I was like, and then I bet you shark was so happy. He's like, how's it feel to get headshot now?
Oh yeah, dude, you don't know how much, like, if Shark will get 1 kill on Peyton, he feels like he is the absolute god of the world.
Yeah, I could tell.
Like, he gets absolute hyped up, like, dude, I am Jesus, no one can kill me, I am unstoppable.
Joke's on you. You died, came back for 3 days, and then you died again.
Exactly. Alright, so, are we still
Mozzie.
on... Oh, Mozzie. Oh yeah, I forgot you have Mozzie. Lucky bastard.
Mozzie. Not really used by many people.
Let alone any people.
I use Mozzie once in a while, confuse the hell out of you guys, take your guys' drones, put them in really good spots, and annoy the hell out of you guys.
I know, that's what I hate about freaking Mozzie, is that you don't know if they're your... Because if you're on attack, you don't get to see if they're your drones unless they light up. So like...
If there's ever a Twitch, and I snatch that thing, it's coming to you guys.
Oh yeah. Dude, you wanna know what I wish they would let Mozzie do?
What?
Instead of just capturing the drones, he could pick up the drone and put it somewhere. Like he,
Yeah,
but he can only, yeah, but he could only pick up like one drone at a time or something. Like I would that would make a really good amount of sense too. That's the thing.
Mozzie, he was really used when he first came out. He was really used in our custom games.
Oh yeah.
Like, Ramon used him all the time. Let's see, Ramon used him all the time. I was starting to use him more often. Peyton was using him a lot.
Dude, Peyton was using him a lot, and he used him like really well.
And then he would camp out in the corner with the super shorty.
Yeah, dude, that's what that's what I hated about the super shorty, is that it's like it's not supposed to be used unless it's for like just destroying stuff. It's like Maestro's shotgun pistol. But instead, like, apparently it has ultimate damage if you're right next to someone if you're not using it. But the moment you try and use it and you're like right up someone's cheeks, you will do like 4 damage.
Yeah, but yeah, Mozzie's not really used that often. Brian uses him a lot.
Brian uses him a lot and he's really good, and I respect it.
He wasn't, no, he went 3-10 that game.
Wait, what's the one on a consulate?
Yeah, I kept on headshotting him.
Oh yeah. No, but the only thing I really...
Just his helmet's so big.
Yeah, Mozzie's helmet is really revealing. Like... But one thing I do respect about Brian is the moment he captures a drone, no matter if he like... If it's prep phase or like mid-game and he's like getting sprayed down behind a car, he will immediately go on the drone. Like, it's always a disadvantage, but at the same time it's not. Because he will, as soon as he captures it, he will go on the drone, move it up somewhere, so that way if he dies, he has a drone to watch.
That's the thing I need to start doing. I keep on forgetting about my drones.
Yeah.
I play Mozzie. And I leave him like in a stupid hallway.
Yeah, like you'll just leave it in like the default spot where it just got caught from.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, doesn't it show the points when you capture a drone or no?
Yeah, but not on the Pro League settings.
Oh yeah.
The next character.
I think that's all of defense. Oh wait, so we're going to attack now?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just going over the ones I had, like the people I had, because I forgot about I didn't have so many people.
Yeah, so neither do I.
The next one, Big Rhonda. Never used.
Never used. Not even in cash.
No, like she's never used, like at all.
Yeah.
Never used in her custom games. We don't talk about her.
Yeah, literally, like, the only time we will talk about her is if the enemy team brings her, and we're just like, Big Gronda. Next thing that she's dead, never brought up again.
Okay, next character we're gonna go over, Clash.
Oh,
never really supposed to be used, but Lawrence gets mad sometimes.
Never supposed to be in the game. Only for when people are mad that they keep dying. Ricardo. and they go shield.
Dude, that's also Ricardo. So next character we're gonna go over, Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi's used a lot by Caleb.
Dude,
Caleb's favorite.
I don't know why Caleb likes Dokkaebi so much. Like, I don't know if it's the SMG-12, if it's her ability, but apparently, like, he just, like, cannot resist going Dokkaebi. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's Dokkaebi and Frost. I will tell him, oh yeah, you gotta, dude, I'm like, you can't run Dokkaebi and Frost all the time. They're gonna start learning what to do. So you gotta, like, start using other people. He's like, well, I'll wait.
Dude, yeah, that's the reason why whenever Caleb's on the enemy team, I'm always telling Logan, I'm like, Logan, can you please go mute for me? He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, why? He's like, is smoke a problem? I was like, no, he's not a problem. I was like, just do it. He's like, I was like, it'll turn out good in the end.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, dude, they can bring mute, and they can just absolutely practically just cancel you out of the game to where all you have is just a weapon. He's just like, well, I'll let them do that, and I'll end up getting a kill. Watch. Next thing you know, he instantly dies, and he's like, dude, I called right before that, and nothing happened, so I couldn't hear him. And I was like, I wonder why.
Oh yeah, no, I don't tell Logan. I don't ever tell Logan why. I tell him to use mute, because he doesn't understand the fact that mute jammers cancel out Dokkaebi calls, just in case he's on the enemy team. I never tell him anything.
Oh yeah,
I never tell anybody anything. I'm like, maybe Peyton.
Yeah,
but that's only sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like the only person we really tell stuff to is Peyton and Ricardo. And even then, we don't really tell them much. It's always a discussion between me and you.
But yeah, Dokkaebi's never released by anybody else.
Yeah, besides Caleb.
Ying. One of Peyton's old favorites.
Ramon's favorite at the moment. Dude, I don't know why, but...
favorite at the moment. She usually gets banned a lot. It's either her or Zofia that we ban.
Yeah. It annoys me. Like,
half the time, more than half the time it's Zofia. Once in a while, we'll ban Ying because I'm like, I don't want to deal with Ying this round.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, and I have a feeling they're gonna ban Jaeger.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, if we don't ban Jaeger and like, I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I really do regret the people that we ban.
Oh, dude, I think there's this one game. We ban Rook because of what's it called, Ricardo.
Yeah.
I was like, it was only because you guys banned Jaeger, and I knew you guys banned Jaeger for reasons. I was like, okay, I banned Rook for reasons. And so I was like, okay. So I was like, we're getting killed by easily, and I'm roaming a lot. I was like, can we get a Rook? And I just look at Rook, not available. I was like, about to cry.
I was just like, I shouldn't have done this. Dude, I remember there was that one game where we just absolutely targeted Ricardo. We just absolutely targeted Ricardo with our bans. we
banned Nomad and Rook.
Yeah, literally, I was just like, you know what? Because I don't know what was Ricardo's problem, but he was just talking so much smack. And I was just like, you know what? He doesn't need either of these people.
And actually, I want to go over people that we've been banning recently compared to before. So before, our usual bans were Sophia on attack. Maverick was also a usual.
Yeah.
Another character that was a usual.
Cavi.
No, I'm saying like on attack.
On attack.
Ying was the usual.
True.
And I think that was pretty much it, right? Just those three. Zofia. Yeah, Zofia, Maverick, and... Well, Zofia, Maverick, Nomad, and Ying. Those are the four usuals.
Yeah, usuals. Some, like, it would be like... I wouldn't consider this one a usual, but it's like relatively close. Finka. Because we used to ban Finka a lot.
Like, well, those are like the four usual that we always do, like always. Yeah. And then now we're getting into where we got more people playing custom games with us.
Yeah, so
now these are the new people getting banned a lot. Jackal's getting banned a lot more often. You see
Yes.
Twitch get banned a lot more often.
Zophia's still
Finka,
there.
Finka's banned a lot often. Sophia, Ying, and another one that sometimes gets banned, which I don't know why, is Lion.
Dude, I don't. It's always like no offense towards Ramon, but it's always Ramon that's like ban line. Like even though, because I would consider this a nerf. Like his ability is a really big nerf. I'm just saying that because before, and before people had to just prepare for it. Like if they would have kept the silhouette through the walls the same, I wouldn't. But they just made like the time span of it a lot shorter. I would not have had a single problem with that. But instead, they had to change it to the pings, and they had to make it to where it was instant, or not even instant. It was like a second, and then it went. But even
Yeah.
then, Ramon's just like, we gotta ban Lion, even though even if we do ban Lion, nobody ever touches him.
Oh yeah, like maybe once in a while I'll touch him because I'm like, okay, we're gonna like because Peyton would be like, okay, I'm gonna go Ash. I'm like, okay, I'll go Lion. I was like, tell me whenever you need the scan.
Yeah, like if you're ever
I was
pushing
like, I'll give
someone
it to
and
you.
you're just like,
Yeah, and then I want to go over our defensive ones.
no,
Defensive wise, some of the
nice.
ones that were banned frequently before I got this is before I got Maestro. I'm talking about the OG, like the OG bans
Oh,
for
okay.
custom games. Uh, somebody got banned a lot.
I'm trying to look through. Maybe no. I was gonna. Actually, yeah, Pulse was one of them.
You guys only banned Pulse once.
Only once? Felt like a lot more.
Yeah, it was on consulate.
Oh. Was
Okay,
Jaeger?
so Rook's a pretty often one. Jaeger's
Ca
often.
Cavi was often.
Or Cavi. We didn't want Cavi at all. None of the teams
No,
did.
nobody wanted to deal with Cavi. There would be
Let's
one
see.
per. What's up?
J- yeah, nothing about these are the OG bands. Cavi was one of them. I think Vaughn, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, no matter who the enemy team was, it was just a always immediate ban for Cavi.
Yeah, Cavi was a good one for the like when we used to first play custom game.
Yeah.
Echo was banned a lot
Yeah, I was about to say, Echo was banned a decent amount.
because we used to do bomb. We used to do bomb.
Yeah. I'm trying to think right now. Sometimes,
Vigil was banned a lot.
yeah, I was about to say, sometimes we would ban Vigil.
Legion.
Legion.
Uh,
Sometimes we would ban. No, actually, I was about to say sometimes we would ban Valk, but we. It's more of like a now thing,
we've
and
never
even
banned Bell.
then, I know, but like you don't know how many times we were on. Like when I'm on a team and I'm like thinking of like, all right, I'm thinking either we got to get rid of cams, or we got to get rid of support. Ugh.
I remember one time, this one game, I was telling them, I was like, because they're like, I remember was that they're like, let's ban Bandit, right? I was like, why are we gonna ban Bandit? I was like, we need him for the walls. He's like, oh, we'll just bring the Kaid. I was like, yeah, Kaid's good, but I was like, he can't, Bandit trick, in which I was gonna try to Bandit trick. They banned Bandit. I was like,
Yeah,
okay. I was like, I was gonna try to Bandit trick. And I think that game, since they banned Bandit, it was Bandit, and you guys banned, you guys banned Maestro.
yeah, it was Bandit and
Because
Maestro who got banned.
this was the point of the time where I was like, I don't care if it's cheesy, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
And so, Maestro.
yeah.
So, so they were both banned. So I think I was running that game. I think I was running Cav a lot. I seen you run Legion a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Legion's the new ban.
Oh yeah, Legion. That's what I hate because I need to stop using Legion so much because it's always gonna be that immediate ban, and I hate it
Oh no,
because
it's already on my books. No matter what, I'll ban Legion. I don't
yeah,
care what map it is, I'm banning Legion. It's just too much information.
yeah,
Especially if the guy gives, especially whoever's playing Legion gives good callouts. Like I notice whenever Ramon plays Legion, I never get instantly killed. Like I'll kill somebody instead of me getting killed.
yeah. Like no offense towards Ramon, but Ramon will give a call out, but it's not a strong one. Like he'll be like, "Oh yeah, they're at the top of the stairs," but he won't tell us when they hit the goo mine. He'll just be like, "Oh yeah, like they'll hit the goo mine like 10 seconds, and they'll like have time to remove it and everything, but they'll probably be like moving away from stairs." He'll be like, "Oh yeah, someone's on top of stairs," and the next thing you know, you try and push up from behind, and then they're already completely turned around.
And ready for us, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys never banned Capitao when I was using them a lot.
Dude, I forget. I don't know why, but there were so many times where I forget about so many characters that are really useful. Like Capitao's mainly one of them because I'm like, okay, because after that the crossbow thing where it's like more of an entry denial than a damage thing. I was just like, okay, he's not really too like serious of a threat besides his LMG. And next thing you know, I end up getting smoke planted on. I take like 50 damage from the firebolt, and then I try and go for, like, the smoke would still be up, and I'm like, yo, cover me. I would go for defuse, and then I just get beamed down by the LMG.
I don't even use, I never use the LMG.
Oh yeah, I realized that. You always run assault rifle, and it surprises.
48 damage. It does just as much as the LMG, except for even though the LMG has less recoil, I don't care.
Dude,
I
I
run
don't.
that sector.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but you just have a really good thing for assault rifles.
That's the reason I'm really good with Jaeger. Because I'm trying to think right now. I'm gonna skim through all the operators and tell you all the defensive operators that have assault rifles. Okay, nope. Well, Capitao and Chichanka have assault rifles. Oh no, those are assault. No, the SMGs. I remember that they count
Yeah.
SMG kills. So Jaeger has an assault rifle. Frost has an assault rifle.
That's an assault rifle?
Look at it.
I thought that was an SMG.
You think that's a submachine gun?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh yeah, no, yeah, submachine gun. Never mind.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I was gonna say, cause I remember reading it once and I saw submachine gun. I was like, okay.
I believe Cavi's a submachine gun too, right?
I think so.
It's submachine gun.
I think it's only Jaeger.
Well,
Wait.
no, I know it's Jaeger and Vigil. I know Vigil's guns is an assault rifle, right? No, it's a submachine gun. What the hell?
Yeah, so it's only Jaeger.
What
That's
about Ella? That can't be SMG.
No,
It
it's an SM.
is.
It is, cause I remember in Black Ops Black Ops 2. Wait, no, not Black Ops. Wait, I'm
And
confusing
Black Ops
myself.
2, the Scorpion
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
Evo.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 Scorpion Eva was a SMG class. Yeah, so yeah, Jaeger's the only one on defense with assault rifle.
Is Kaid's gun also
Which one?
it
The S?
is.
Yeah, it's SMG, I think.
It's SMG. I just checked it right now.
Yeah.
What about Mozzie's guns then?
Mozzies are both, I think.
Yeah. You know, no. The submachine gun one is the other
Commando.
gun.
The Commando or the P10?
The P10.
Wait, so the Commando's an
The
assault
Commando
rifle?
9. Yeah, Commando 9's assault rifle.
Oh,
Okay, I could have sworn there's somebody else with the assault rifle.
I thought that was an SMG as well, because like it has like a really compact magazine. It doesn't really do too high damage, and it has really low recoil. So I expected it to be like SMG.
Yeah, so there's only Jaeger and Mozzie that have assault rifles.
That's surprising, dude. I could have felt like there was a lot more people that had assault rifles.
Hmm. I want to go over all the operators that are used often in custom.
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna do that, I already know a solid like four. It's
Sledge, Ash, Twitch,
and wait, oh, for attack.
Jackal,
Jackals use a
Ying,
lot. Ye
Finka,
actually,
Maverick,
Ying
Nomad.
Ying actually hasn't been really used too much lately. Like,
Not lately.
yeah, like everybody stopped. Like they just kind of let away from Ying. Like at first, Ramon used to go Ying a lot. So did Peyton, and then everything just kind of like fell off of Ying, and then they're all on new operators.
Okay, on defense,
It's mainly for sure
Brooks
Rook,
used a lot. Jaeger's
Jaeger,
used a lot. Bandit,
Legion,
Smoke and Mute, Legion,
Vigil.
Vigils use a lot, a lot. And that's it.
If it's not banned, Cavi sometimes.
Like, I think I have I want to check because I think I have a YouTube video of one of our custom games,
I feel like you do.
and it'll show. So I should go to my YouTube channel real quick.
Hold on, let me get my phone. I gotta. Oh, there it is. Ah,
And I'll
okay.
tell you which one it is.
Alright.
Oh, dude, this is a perfect one. It's called 13 Full Rounds of Custom Game, and kind of skim through it,
Alright,
and you'll see what I mean by like these characters. Like, this is back when we used to not do bans,
uh-oh.
so like every operator was available, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, don't look through all the operators I had. I didn't have much. Wait, when was this? Was it like a month ago? Yeah, this was 1 month ago. So within a month span, I got how many operators?
I
Let
think
me
it
see. I'm only
was.
missing one
I
right
think it
there.
was
So I've
5.
got 5. So I'm missing 5. I got 9 operators within that span of a 1 month.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm trying to find your YouTube. I
And I was
remember.
on the brink of just buying somebody else. Oh yeah. Look at this is another thing that Jojo used to do a lot. So I just hear this. And it helped a lot.
Wait, what?
I hear them. I think stairs. I think they're at stairs right now. No, they're at the, they're right by me. I don't know where they are, but they're right by me. Defuse on me.
See, I already killed Peyton right there.
Yeah.
They're on me, they're on me.
Did you just call out?
Yeah, he's there and there. They're trying to get hatch.
Oh, by the way, I was playing Vigil.
Ah.
Got another kill. Oh, but we all get destroyed by Ramon because I killed it. I killed us. You know why? Because I threw an impact grenade, and it hit Zach, and it hit half my HP. I get wall banged by Ramon, and Jojo was like a one shot, like 2 or 3 shots anyways.
That's one thing I hate about what's it called, especially like playing together, is that you always end up managing to friendly fire on somebody, even if it's the slightest bit of damage. It always happens.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, look at this is when Shark was playing Vigil a lot. Oh no, he was playing Doc. He was playing yeah, he was playing Vigil. I forgot. Special tried to spawn peek. And it's what I like about. No matter how many times it seems like I'm getting JoJo and Zach on the same team because they suck. It's because we're so coordinated at this point.
Dude, yeah, I was about to say, like, the main reason why, because I don't really have a problem the way when we set up teams, but whenever I always know, whenever it's you and JoJo on the same team, you guys are always so cooperated, it's always dangerous. And especially when it comes to pushing JoJo, because everybody underestimates JoJo, especially when it comes to his callouts. He'll be like, I don't know where, because even, look, just like how that video just said, he's like, I don't know where they are, but they're close to me. Like, even if, like, that's what I respect a lot of JoJo's stuff that he does, is that even though it might not be much, at least he says it. So that way if he dies, you know they're somewhere over there.
Yeah. Oh, dude, look at this proves that Ramon was a jackal man.
I want you to bet they can have a jackal.
Wait, who goes jackal the most?
Munchies.
Because remember that's what they used to call him.
Yeah.
Munchies?
Nobody knew his name besides me and you, so everyone was just like, Munchies.
It's Mochis.
Mochis.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at.
My bad. They're on me. They're on me, Evan.
They're joining. It's over here in main lobby. Don't peek anything.
And also, when I tell JoJo something, he won't do it.
For sure.
Alright, by the way, the call out that he made earlier got me into that kill. I got a kill right now.
So he was Ying.
Oh yeah, that's another proof. Ying was used a lot.
Oh yeah. I feel like those two were Ramon's favorite operators, was it Ying and freaking Jackal. Yeah. It would always be a little bit of a problem because no matter what happens, people are always fighting over certain operators.
Oh, by the way, when I said I bet you that there would be like a Jackal, even JoJo supported me on it, and look
So
at
he was Ying.
look what he's about to say.
I believe he had the phaser.
Got jackal, right?
Got Jackal, you're right.
He, no, but he just killed Peyton right now.
Dude. Like, dude, that's
No,
one
I mean
thing.
like lasered him, like
What?
he took no damage.
Dude, you wanna know something? I respect, like, I don't know why, but I show so much respect towards JoJo, because even though he does stick to one operator mainly, like, mainly smoke and mute, especially on defense, he always, like, manages to pull something off that's, like, because I'm not even gonna lie, there's been times where I've gotten killed by it, and I know I shouldn't have, but it was just me either being stupid and underestimating him and just like me trying to push him, or him being really good and managing to outsmart me. And then
so this is a situation 2v3. The enemy team's still full HP. He's Blackbeard. I'm Hibana. So you know we're at an instant armor disadvantage with the Rook armor on them too. Look at it. I'm gonna tell you who he kills too. I was so scared to push, but JoJo was so brave. The brave little soul. He got Peyton.
Nice. Okay, so I can go down there with you.
And he killed Vigil. He killed Vigil Peyton.
Jesus Christ, that's...
He outgunned him. Oh yeah, that's another thing you always say, it was sweaty.
Yeah.
Wait, are you on that Are you on that YouTube video?
Yeah, I'm just flicking through it right now.
Oh, go to 17 minutes and 11 seconds.
17 minutes and 11 seconds. Alright.
Dude, you gotta see this. I was so lucky.
Now I really want to see this. It's the 13 full rounds of custom game, right?
Yeah,
Alright, so 17 minutes and 11 seconds.
I got so lucky. I should have never died. I mean,
don't
I
know.
should have died.
I never should have died. Let me see this.
Not, I should have died.
What?
Dude, by the way, I clutched this round.
Who was the last one?
Ramon, full HP as well.
Not to mention he's Maestro.
That's what I was so scared about. I was like, okay, let me think for a second. 81 mags versus my 21 mags. I'm kind of screwed right now.
Yeah, no, not to mention if it doesn't do the full reload, you only get 20.
I almost 200 IQ'd it, but instead I rushed. You'll see.
I want to see this.
And I could have lost too.
Oh my god, I'm such bad. I'm so bad.
It was another lucky shot, by the way. This one, the only times that Hibano's ever used in custom game, by the way.
I know. Dude, this is another, like, the only reason why I also don't like Hibana is that her gun recoil. Not to mention the ammo capacity on it.
Oh my god, I'm such bad. I'm so bad. He's gonna be mad when he finds out. I was about to choke. Like, I forgot how the recoil pattern works. I was like, oh my god.
It just kind of carried you off. That, I don't blame you, that happens to me a lot.